Hey parents, let's talk about lying. There are very few things that cause us to lose our cool like being lied to. Our adult brains immediately go one of two directions. Either anger, infuriating, pulse racing anger, where we're thinking to ourselves, how dare you be so disrespectful after everything I've done for you? Or the other place our brain goes is fear, right? Visions of our little juvenile delinquent sending us letters from prison. And while both of those responses are super normal and understandable, neither of them are particularly helpful when you're being faced with a child or an adolescent who is lying to you. First thing to keep in mind is that it is going to happen. Humans do not want to get in trouble. So when your kiddo is lying to you, one of the reasons why they might be is a problem-solving method to avoid getting in trouble. It's not a good problem-solving method, but it is a problem-solving method. Another reason they might be lying is to get attention, or for particularly tiny kids, 3, 4, 5-year-olds, a lot of them are just figuring out their imagination and sort of learning to tell tall tales. So what to do if your kiddo or your adolescent is lying to you? First thing is to take a breath and remind yourself that this is not about you and it's not about your moral compass or how you have failed them as a parent and you're leading them down a dark path. Truly, what this is about is there's a problem that needs to be solved. Okay? Second thing to keep in mind is that how you handle this is going to impact whether or not they consider you a safe person to come to down the road when the situations get bigger and the potential for the lies to get bigger. So when your 8-year-old tells you they've done their homework and they haven't actually done their homework, how you handle that is going to dictate whether or not your 16-year-old is going to come to you or call you when they've been drinking and know that they shouldn't get in a car, or when their friends are doing something and they don't want to get in trouble and they're not sure if they should get involved. So take a deep breath, remind yourself that there's a problem to be solved. That doesn't mean that there aren't consequences. In some cases, there's no need for consequences. It's just a conversation. In other situations, there is a need for consequences. And, how well you know your child and how strong your relationship is going to dictate, whether or not there are consequences. But most of the time, it's a problem to be solved. So you can, save everyone the trouble of the interrogation and, did you do this? No, I didn't. Did you do this? No, I didn't. You can skip past that and you can say to them, I see that the window's broken. You're the one holding the bat and the ball, so I know you had something to do with it. Let's figure this out together. Right? If it was their job to walk the dog and the dog has peed on the carpet, clearly they didn't do the job they were supposed to do, so let's problem solve this together. I would love to talk to you more about your little rascals and the stories that they're telling. So book a Connect with Kate call and we can problem solve this together. Good luck.